when they saved the president from an alien race. It was all over the news, he was screaming in space like, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go tonight. He said, help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go, stop kidnapping me.
Welcome to Worlds.Worst.Entertainment. We're doing another video today. First of all, before I go any further, I just want to say thank you to all the support that I got out there on Facebook and YouTube itself. A lot of people have showed me support with the likes. Well, not so much the likes, but the views in general. A couple people liked, one person commented, and it really means a lot that you guys took the time out to check out the video and just watch it. You know what I'm saying? I literally, after I uploaded that video, I want to say the same day, I spent like the whole day checking out the numbers and everything like that. And I was just really excited to see positive reviews on the video. But with that being said, I don't want to make the intro too long. I want to jump right into topic. Today we're talking about another two topics today. The first topic is it's dark, very dark, and I'm going to try to lighten up the mood with the second topic a little bit because I don't want, you know, this to be a dark video, but I do wanted to discuss this topic because it's of the similar situation of what I spoke about the previous video with mental health and, you know, what's going crazy around the world. And I'm part of the reason why I'm doing this, I realize a lot of people gravitate towards this. So, you know, I want to make it my duty to make this part of the channel. If people like the content, if people like the fact that I'm discussing mental health in different ways and stuff like that, then that's my goal. So with this first topic right here, we're talking about, I'm sure you guys have heard it on the news. It's a story that I think came out 2 days ago. Rapper Uzzy Marcus's brother, 29, murdered his fiance, who is 26, and a girl who was 15. Then proceeded to post the gruesome footage on Instagram. And the reason why he did this, his words, he said, they tried to set me up. This is a crazy story, guys. I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'll just go with the details of this. Well, no, first I'll do what I did last time with the last story. I will name off the victim. And I'll also leave description details and description. I will also leave links in the description to where I found this article at. So yeah, like I said, I'll read off the victim first. I only have one of the victims' names according to this article. I'm on Daily Mail, dailymail.co.uk. The victim's name is Shavane Ray Faberg from Georgia, 26 years old, mother of a 4-year-old son. Unfortunately, they don't have the name of the 15-year-old that got murdered by this guy. But I just want to say my prayers go out to the family, and, you know, I hope that they're able to find peace at this time during this hard moment. I can't imagine what they or must be going through right now, hearing that their family member has passed away due to something senseless as a guy thinking he was being set up. So let me go into details of what was going on. Raymond Weber, 29. He's an older brother. He's the older brother of a rapper called Marcus Weber. He's known as Uzzy Marcus on the streets, if you want to know his rap name, I guess. And he's been charged with 2 counts of murder. Raymond, also known as Zeno, is accused of killing 2 women inside his Vacaville, California. Mind you, if you guys see me looking at my laptop, as I said last time, I have notes on my laptop and everything. He killed 2 women inside his Vacaville, California apartment on Saturday morning. And then on Monday, one of his victims was identified as his fiance. As I stated before, 26-year-old Shivani Ray Faber from Georgia. Once again, I apologize if I get the name wrong. I'm terrible with names. The police arrived at the apartment after being alerted by a woman who said she saw Weber in a live stream video sitting next to two bodies. I don't know if anybody out there has had an opportunity to see this video. I do not advise anybody go out to see this video. This video is very gruesome. I did see the video for myself, and I regret watching the video. It is gruesome. It is terrible. He's literally sitting in the video smoking what looks to be a blunt or a cigarette. It doesn't really matter. But he's holding the gun, and he's sitting next to these two bodies with no care in the world filming. It's absolutely disgusting, and I hope he gets the full extent of the law. I hope it's the death penalty. I'm sorry, I don't wish death on anybody, but in this particular case, when you have people like him who murder people for no reason, you know, and if you felt he was being set up, you could have called the cops for some reason, but no, you don't want to call the cops because you're doing something illegal probably, and call the cops get involved, all of a sudden you're getting arrested. So let's try to murder two people, and you think you're going to get away with it? I just don't understand the mindset behind it. But as I said before in the video, you see Weber brandishing a gun, which is while crouching beside a woman's body and accusing the victim of setting him up. Weber says in the video, Uzzy Marcus want to have me killed. I'm guessing Uzzy Marcus is his brother. Yeah, Uzzy Marcus is his brother. Apparently, after an 8-hour standoff with police, Weber was tasered and arrested, which is surprising to me because usually there'd be more than just a taser and an arrest. But I guess thanks. Police doing your job? Let me get this straight. Not to jump off topic. Police, you kill innocent people who aren't resisting arrest, okay? Who aren't giving you an issue. You kill innocent people, but then you have guys like this fuck, excuse my language, you have guys like this asshole, excuse my language again, I just can't help it. You have guys like him who killed two people and leads you guys to an 8-hour standoff, and you're just going to taser him and arrest him? If you're going to take bullets out, now would be all the right time to take bullets out. I just don't understand. I generally just don't understand. But you know what? That's another topic for another time. Maybe I'll touch upon that. If you guys want me to touch upon those topics, leave it in the comments below. I might touch upon that. Yeah, so Weber's two brothers are also currently behind bars. Marcus Weber is in county jail on counts of endangering the life or health of a child and possession of a firearm by a felon. So, yeah, his brother is screwed. And then the other brother, Anthony Weber, is serving time in state prison for pleading no contest to killing Raymond's girlfriend in 2014. You know, as I said before with the first two stories, as I did in the other video, this is once again an obvious sign of mental health. It's just so obvious. You know what I'm saying? The guy thought he was being set up, and he killed two people. What the fuck? What? I just don't understand. And then on top of it, it wasn't even like he just killed two people. He then proceeded to do a live stream of the two dead bodies. Like I said, it's atrocious when you hear these cases and what's going on. But in an effort of lightening up the mood and, you know, moving on to a lighter story. Not so much a lighter story, but just jumping off topic, you know, going on to the second topic I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about And before I move on, once again, rest in peace to the victim. I will read off her name again just to make sure I have it right. Shoot, I made a mistake in my laptop. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Still doing this. This is it's not edited. Yeah, victim's name Shavonna Ray Fayberg from Georgia. Once again, rest in peace to her. I give my condolences to the family, especially the son. You killed the mother of a 4-year-old son. What the? You killed the mother to a 4-year-old son. What is he supposed to do without his mother? I just now realized that. Like, I'm reading it over again. You killed the mother to a 4-year-old son. And let alone, you killed a 15-year-old girl, too. Let's not forget the other victim. You killed a 15-year-old girl. A girl that barely got to experience life is like. You know what I'm saying? Barely got to sniff what life is really like. And you killed her, too. Wow. Like I said, I hope you suffer to the fullest extent of the law. Like I said, if it's the death penalty, so be it. Die. Because at this point, people like you are the reason why this world is terrible. You know what I'm saying? People that kill other people, senseless violence, it's awful. It is straight up awful. And what happens is you wind up sitting in the jails. We have to pay taxpayer money. Whatever. If you sit up in the jail, fine. Who cares? You sit up in the jail. I hope that you just get the fullest extent. Okay, this is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. But with that being said, I'm going to move right along. I want to move on to a lighter topic. I wanted to talk about sports therapy. And what I mean by sports therapy, I'm not talking about the NFL and the concussions thing. I'm talking about sports therapy in the sense of how sports can bring you out of a depression state. You know, I remember when I was a kid and I was living in Freeport years ago, my dad showed me a picture from a newspaper clipping where it showed a hand sticking out of the clouds, and in the water you saw different sports teams and names and stuff like that, all sports in the water, and a hand sticking out of the water. And it was symbolizing how, you know, sports helps with mental illness. Sports helps with dealing with depression. And, you know, I just wanted to touch upon that and you know, I guess shed light to a positive thing in that manner. You know, I'm an avid sports fan. I like football. I am a basketball fan, not a huge basketball fan. My Knicks are terrible. I live here in New York. My Knicks are awful. I just want to put that out there. I am a baseball fan, not a full-blown baseball fan. I do like the Yankees though. My sports is football, and I know some people may not consider this a sport, but I look at it from the athletic standpoint of it. It is a sport. Wrestling, okay? Wrestling probably comes first before football, which is funny because I started off with football, playing it when I was in high school. Even I did watch wrestling before then too. But anyway, yeah, sports has always been a great way for me to try to get out of my depression growing up. I remember growing up, me and my dad, we used to watch the Giants games every weekend, you know, and it's funny because me and my dad, we used to butt heads all the time. We used to really argue and fight and get at each other. And to be honest with you, it was my fault. I mean, you know, I wasn't one of those kids that was always getting in trouble or anything like that. But, you know, education at the time, I'm just going to be honest with you. When I was a kid, you know, I grew up with teachers not believing in me in terms of, you know, my education level. A lot of people thought that I was slow and stuff like that, which in my opinion, I think I am a little bit slow because it takes me a little bit to pick up on things and stuff like that. But, you know, teachers doubted me a lot of times. I was in special ed from like 1st to 4th grade, I want to say, or something. And, yeah, like I said, you know, teachers doubted me. So yeah, school just wasn't a big thing. So me and my dad would butt heads because, you know, I didn't like sitting in the classroom and stuff like that. You know, I didn't like sitting in the classroom. I wasn't a class clown or anything like that. I wasn't getting in trouble. I never gotten suspended at all. I think I got detention like once. I literally just wasn't paying attention in class. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally just wasn't paying attention in class. And it wasn't until I got to high school that I started taking school seriously and I started getting better grades and stuff like that. But back then, me and my dad used to butt heads a lot. And there was one particular time we got into a huge argument. Biggest argument ever. And he stormed off to work. And this was, I believe, the NFC Championship game against the Giants and the Green Bay Packers back in 2007. Or I guess 2006, I should say. No, 2007, because the playoffs were happening in January. So yeah, he went to work after this huge argument that we had, and, you know, I was still going to watch the game. I watched the game by myself. Pops, my dad watched the game at work. And what was so crazy was we were actually talking during the game off and on. And at the start of the game, we were pissed. We were mad at each other and everything. But as the game went on and as the Giants started winning and, you know, they started winning, me and my dad, we actually did get closer. You know, we actually did, you know, we stopped fighting. We actually bonded. And by the end of the game, when the Giants beat the Green Bay Packers, it was like there was no argument. You know, there was no fighting or anything like that. It was straight up, you know, joy. I remember another time during a Super Bowl, actually, where my whole family was together. I think it was actually that same year where they won the Super Bowl in 2007, actually. My whole family, we just celebrated. And, you know, I think part of the reason why those moments mean a lot, and, yeah, I thought I wouldn't be crying right now. I don't know why the hell I'm crying. Well, I guess I know why, because these moments mean a lot to me. But you know what? I guess this is my way of connecting with you guys, explaining my personal life, and, you know, having you guys understand me a little bit. But back during that Super Bowl, my family, we all came together, and it was just a whole big event. I remember my sister was watching, grandmother, I think my dad's friend came over too, my mom was there, we all cooked, and, you know, it was just a family event. You know, it really was a family event. It was crazy as you know, my family isn't always the closest family, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's family is close. Everybody fights. You know, people have families that fight, stuff like that. But the best memories that I had was those times where we put those things to the side and we just talked as a family. And sports was a big part of that, especially when it came down to me and my dad. Wrestling, you know, for me, when it came down to friends and stuff, you know, I had one friend that used to live across the street from me, and wrestling was a huge bonding moment between me and him. You know, he didn't know half of the depression and stuff that I was going through at home, but if he ever does see this video, I hope that he understands that back then, you know, when we hung out and we watched wrestling together, it really did help. You know, it really did benefit, you know, a lot of people. It really did benefit me in terms of, you know, living my life and, you know, moving on and stuff like that, because I didn't have many friends growing up. And to have that one friend there to watch wrestling, play video games with, and bond over that really meant a lot, you know. And I just bring that up because I want people to find that bonding outlet. I want people to find that creative way to, you know, get out of that depression, whatever it is, whether it's wrestling, whether it's sports, whether it's knitting, cooking, going for walks. Find something to grab you out of that hole. You know, it's just supposed to be a positive section, like a positive moment. I'm sitting here crying to you guys on camera. Holy Christ. Uh, I guess this was a deeper, dark video. I don't know, but I just want to end this on saying that I love you guys, always will. I love the people around me. You guys know who you are. I don't want to put names out there because I don't know if they want to have the names put out on camera, but thank you. Seriously, I want you guys to take every day, day by day. There's some days where it's gonna be hard. There's some days where you're not gonna want to get out of bed. I was supposed to have this video done a day or two ago. I wanted to try to upload a video like 2 days after I uploaded the other video, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I fell into really bad depression the day before I uploaded this video, and you know, it just happens, you know, where you just don't have the energy to upload, you know, you just don't have the energy to do anything in general, and you know, you're just stuck in the ground. But you know, you have to find a way to get out of that rut. Whatever you have to do, you have to find a way to get out of that rut. And if you could find that way, good. That's what's necessary. And I want my channel to be that outlet for you guys. I want you guys to be able to come to these videos and hopefully use it as an outlet. You know, I've had some people, you know, tell me that, you know, they enjoy hearing my thoughts and stuff like that. Well, I enjoy putting my thoughts out there if people want to listen. With that being said, like I said, I don't want to make this too long. I think I'm actually running out of recording time actually right now. That's crazy. Just to jump off topic real quick, that's the most frustrating thing about recording these videos. I have to constantly delete things off my phone and stuff like that. So if anybody wants to leave in the comments like how to manage memory space and stuff like that, that'll be great. But yeah, like I said, I just want to say thank you guys again for watching. And yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna end it right now on one of my favorite songs right now. You know, I hope Danny Gonzalez likes me using this. But thank you guys for watching.
This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now.
See you guys later.